my god. Oh my god. That's some bone marrow ash for your ass. Hey, this is LVO Toro, the fancy action now. And this is Bloodborne in the morning. Enjoy it with me. Come along for the ride along as we have our coffee and we play Bloodborne. By the way,
slice that like button.
Remember, watch more fancy
action now. Or get beat up by a girl.
Alright, here we go.
These video games.
That's enough conspiracy.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so let's get started.
Oh, hell no!
So, as you can see, I have a very interesting accoutrement. We have a smooth-barreled cannon, baby. A smooth-barreled cannon. And I don't know, is that a dragon? Is that a eldritch entity resting on our cannon? Yeah. 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 Ha ha ha! That's what I'm talking about. Clip that shit. Anyway, so this is LVO Toro, fancy action now. And this is running big, baby. Running large. Oh, the big build. The big build, baby. The 3X. Oh. Me, my doll, a greatsword, and a cannon, baby. That's how we're rolling right now. That's how we're rolling. Anyway, I wanted to, let's see. No. Let's go back to network. Let's see if this works now. Let's exit the game. Yes. Oh, nice. Are we gonna run through the intro now? We have the intro video, which is just freaking amazing. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna play online this time. So, oh, by the way, unable to connect in. Please check your network setting. I may have shit blocked. Okay. I don't know if I can. Okay, we'll just keep going then. I'm gonna have to check my settings. I have a lot of shit just like shut down just to play. I don't always want to play online with everything. You know, that's another thing where, you know, Xbox originally ran into trouble for good reason. Like, I don't always want to. Oh, by the way, let's look at the stats. Let's look at stats. I've upped my stats a little bit. So to carry the cannon, you have to have 30 strength. So I've upgraded Blood Tinge, because Blood Tinge really affects your gun, right? It's blood attack. This is what I've come to understand. And so I'm kind of working on Blood Tinge a little bit. I've got my endurance up to 30. Again, because of the big sword, it will drain your stamina, right? So, let me see. I did something weird. I made like a pot of green tea in my kettle, which I use that hot water to make my coffee and to grind beans and stuff like that. And so I just had this pot of like green tea that I had left it there, so it like steeped all night. So I have this kettle almost full of green tea. So I added some water to it, and then just heated it up, and then made my coffee with basically green tea instead of plain water. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm like, this might taste a little funky, you know? This might taste a little spunky, or funky. No. Looks good. Looks good. Don't mind it. Had some. Tastes good. So we're level 96. And I've been working these. I just closed out. Was it this one? No. This one. Central is closed. What about this one? I think it was this one. No. Was it this one? Yeah, this is the Hintertomb. I closed out my first Hintertomb. Hintertomb? Hintertomb. Alright, now one of these has a boss that is absolutely a pain in my ass. And he's brutal and he's difficult. And I'm just kind of like leveling. I'm kind of like let's grind some money and some levels. How about that? That's always like a good start. Let's grind some money and some levels. And to me, there's no better area to grind money than the woods, the Forgotten Woods or the Forbidden Woods, or whatever, my big wood. But it has a lot. It's very well populated. And at this point, with the weapon leveling, the blood gems that I've got attached, I'm just ripping through these people and taking their souls, their blood echoes. One hitting, one shotting. I mean, this is just a nice, like icebreaker. Kind of gets you into the groove. Get into the groove, boy. You've got to prove your love to me, yeah. Get up on your feet, yeah. Step to the beat, boy. What will it be? Music can be such a revelation. Dancing in a sweet sensation. We might be lovers if the rhythm's right. And something gotta feel tonight. Only when I'm dancing can I feel this free. At night I walk the dog. Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that shit. So I was like, oh no, you're not, no, not you. See, again, it's like that normally would have killed me, but I'm like, look at this shield guy's getting up on his hind legs. You know what? That's fine. Touch me off, bitch. Touch me off, light me up, touch me off. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. I've never had such a hard time dealing. You slowed my roll. I'm singing like old Madonna tunes, and you're like harshing my vibe, bro. Now I kill you. Look at that. 2 health already. 2 health already. That's embarrassing. Bloodborne is a rhythm game. It's a dark fantasy rhythm game. It really is. And I think it's great. It's amazing, but that's exactly what this game is. It's a rhythm game. Sounds like me in bed, buddy. All right, here we go. Good day, sir. Nope. Overshot it. Overshot it. Hello, Mr. Scary Bird. We're collecting money, so we don't want your stinky pebbles. Your stinky bird pebbles, which are literally bird shit, I think. Are the bird pebbles shit? Just here to bother people. 444 shot at the end, at the midpoint of a combo. I'm getting 1,000 DP, over 1,000 DPS on like combo, end of combo hits. Good day, sir. Good day. Good day. See, that was at 900. Over 900 DPS on the finisher of the combo, which is like crazy. You suck, dude. It's just a great atmosphere. Yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, you're dead. I got you finished. Yeah, replace my blood fires, you scumbags. Ridiculous hillbillies. Get out of here. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the Amish and the Mormons. I just like tapped him with the tip of the sword, and he's like, "Oh, dead." Yeah. Just farming blood vials. I like the sound those guys make. It's like, "Ah, ah, ah." It's funny. My imitation of it was absolutely awful. This is what I call a golden opportunity. So we're gonna tap that ass. Knocked him right off the cliff, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah. Have a good day, sir. Good night. On the backswing. Hello. Take it like that. Take it like that, right to the freaking bank, bitch. Yeah, don't even bother, bro. Don't go to the trouble. Don't get up. Don't bring out any coffee cake. You remember when you go to somebody's house and they would literally have like a coffee cake and a pot of coffee made? You remember that? You remember that? You remember those days? I remember those days where you like had like legitimate hospitality, you know, like legitimate hospitality. It's just like we had a nice culture at one point. We really did. Communism, socialism, Marxism is trash. It's trash, bro. It's trash. Just, you know, I mean, there's certain things that, and you have to remember, like, early America, like pre-war, pre-World War II, there was no Social Security. There was none of that nonsense. No food stamps, no anything. You know who handled all that? The churches. The churches handled all that. Yeah. And, you know, your families and your communities, and You know, did some people fall through the cracks? Yeah, because you can't. Some people, and then we had a sanitarium system that the wealthy paid for. The poor were the poor, middle class, or working class people were not expected to pay for it. It was noblesse oblige, which means the obligation of the nobility. The wealthy people in America paid for the sanitarium system to keep the goofballs and the homeless and the schizophrenics and the crazy folk that just can't just can't figure it out day to day. And I'm not saying no shade, but it's, you know, there are just some people that cannot handle the day to day in a society. Some people come into this world, and what nature would, and nature already knows this, and they have a solution. You just don't survive. That's what nature's solution is. Okay, if you're jacked up, you goofy, you can't figure shit out, you're you know, for whatever reason your instincts are all wonk, and nature has to produce failures as well as successes, because it has to express everything, because it doesn't know, like, nature doesn't inherently know good and bad. It just good succeeds, bad fails. That's essentially nature. It's a binary. And we kind of we took that away because we feel bad about that, and we created the sanitarium system paid for by rich people, the wealthy, to take care of these people that can't figure it out. And it's like, okay, you know, and it's, you know, there's well, you know, we try to nerf the world to help them figure shit out, and it still doesn't work. We need to bring back the sanitarium system. That needs to come back, and we need to get these people off the freaking streets. It's absolutely a disgrace that we just let them sit out there. That's one thing where everybody talks about Reagan and how great Reagan was. Reagan eliminated the sanitarium system to provide tax relief to the rich, because the rich were being taxed at something around a 70% tax rate. So instead of just reforming it, he eliminated it. So, you know, you could have dropped the tax rate. Like, a 70% tax rate is absurd. I mean, if I was wealthy and I'm paying 70% in tax, that would chap my ass too. And they got tired of it. See, you bled them dry, so they literally had the government, they paid the government to get off their back. So you could have reformed the system. You could have made it more economical, lowered the tax rate on the rich, and kept the sanitarium system in place. And we would be much better off as a culture and a society. So you give the rich their tax relief, and you get, you know, these people that just can't figure shit out. And you can say that's harsh. I don't think it's harsh at all. I mean, that's the reality. Is if denying reality is harsh, then I don't want to be nice. You know, that there is a reality to the world, and not facing it, denial to me is more dangerous than anything else. Face the music, baby. Face the music, and then deal with what you have to deal with, and that's it. And they did a documentary in Florida, by the way, in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is was rated the best place in the world to retire, or not to retire, but to be homeless, because the weather's good. There's a bunch of churches that help people. Floridians, believe it or not, are quite kind-hearted. So there's all these ministries and people that volunteer to help the homeless in St. Pete. And they bring them chicken dinners, and they're eating better than I do. And it's you know, and that's beautiful. Again, the community is the one who's meant to deal with it, not the government. The government just does lowest common denominator solutions, and sometimes the government is good at that. You know, can do things on a large scale like that. That's what that's really their purpose. Like highways, you know, rail, you know, these are things that affect everybody. But local communities with individuals and things like that are better suited than the government. You know, you can't just, And that's communism too. Everybody talks about like redistributing money from people to pay for things is you know, that's communism. And I'm not saying it's all bad. You know, I'm just saying that like there are other ways to handle things more efficiently than taking people's money that most people can ill afford to pay for people that they don't even know. They're not even related to. They don't, you know, there's no association there. And then again, money always gets wasted. The energy always gets absorbed, and some good can be done, but then it's never as efficient as it could be on the local level. But anyway, they did a documentary in St. Petersburg where it's the best city in the country to be homeless, right? The quality of life for the homeless in St. Petersburg is the best. And that's just over the bridge for me. I used to live in St. Pete. I owned a business in St. Pete. And it's a beautiful place. It really is. And there's wonderful people in St. Pete. But here's the thing. What they found out, they took this one guy who was schizophrenic. He had a mild schizophrenia, and he was on psychotropic medication, and he was homeless. And he had a girlfriend. And they were young. They were kind of nice looking. They weren't like you know, ugly people or like dirty, or you know, they were just like nice young people. And they both had mental health problems. So instead of being in a sanitarium system where they could have had their relationship and been secure and had their meds and their food and their shelter and all their basic needs met, and beyond basic needs. I mean, again, a modern sanitarium system would have like internet and, you know, whatever, you know. So at any rate, some of these sanitariums they built were absolutely beautiful too. There's a big scandal in the 70s and 80s about like abuse in the sanitariums. There's a guy named Geraldo Rivera did like a quote unquote expose of abuse of in sanitariums. That is going to go on in any human endeavor. It happens in old folks' homes. You know, it happens everywhere. The thing of it is that you just address the abuses, and then if you need reforms, you do reforms. But here's the thing: it happens in any human endeavor is going to have corruption and abuse. This is just who we are. This is just human beings. You know, it's like it's time to understand who and what we are. So what you do is you put protections in place. You do the investigation. You try to prevent as much as you possibly can, and you cannot eliminate it all. Okay. So, but that like spurred on the will to get rid of the sanitarium system, and that was a big mistake. It needed reform. The wealthy needed to have tax relief. I mean, a 70% tax rate is insane. That is insane. Again, these wealthy people are like, why am I paying 70% of my income to house these Looney Tunes, right? And it's like, yeah, I get it. $1040 right there, 1040, full HD. But anyway, so yeah, and what we're doing now is not better. Were there some abuses in the sanitarium system? Yeah. Are there abuses on the streets with the homeless living in tents? Yeah. Are they preyed upon? Yeah. Right. Are they victims? Yeah. And they're just out there living rough in the streets. I mean, that's a disgrace. That's a fucking disgrace. Bring back the sanitarium system. But anyway, in St. Pete, this guy was, you know, he was relatively intelligent. They interviewed him. They're like, okay. They did the documentary and they met this guy and they're like, we want to save this guy. We want to save him. So they got him cleaned up. They bought him suits. They got him job interviews. The problem with him was he would not self-medicate, he would self-dose. So when he was feeling good and things were going well, and this happens a lot with schizophrenics, is they actually fantasize that they're well. They actually have a delusion that, okay, they're well, they don't need the medication anymore. But that's its own delusion. So again, you know, a schizophrenic has a predilection toward delusional thoughts, and actions based on those delusional thoughts. And so what happens with this guy is his main issue is they cleaned him up. They got him a place to live in, like a little apartment on one of the guys' properties. He had like a little like shed apartment in the back. They brought his girlfriend in, and he was working a job. And they tried to stick this guy into a normal life. The problem is, he's not a normal guy. He's not going to fit in the normal life, or what we think about, which is like arrogant as hell. Like we thought, okay, you're a nice looking guy with a girlfriend. We're going to clean you up. We're going to buy you some, you know, a suit and some clothes. We're going to stick you in a little apartment, and we're going to get you a job. The thing of it is that he's not built for that. He's not built for that. So it was doomed to fail. So they tracked the progress, and the guy who was trying to help him, who did the documentary, was, and I'm not kidding, literally crying on camera when this failed. It was doomed to fail. This man has a compelling mental disorder, and it's alleviated by medication. It's not cured, right? So what happened was, this guy got the job, he started working, he was happy, the girlfriend was thrilled, they started building this little life for a few months, and then the girlfriend, you know, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. He's not showing up for work, you know, he's not doing this or that, and the girlfriend's crying, and she goes to the guys who helped him out, and she's like, he stopped taking his meds. He thought he didn't need them, which is very common with schizophrenics. It's very common that they're like, well, I'm healed now. I'm cured. I'm fine. I got a job. I got the apartment. I'm rocking this shit. I don't need this anymore. And he stopped taking his meds. Guess what happened? He went into serious delusion mode. And just like walked off the job, and he had a temper when he was, he's on the fire right there. We can just sit here and wait for it to die because it's getting burned to death. Love it. Bye. Eat shit, dickhead. So it was tragic because they got him all cleaned up. He was looking good. He was taking a vitamin every day, and his girlfriend was helping him, you know, making sure he got his medication. But like one day he just got pissed off. He's like, I'm not going to take my medication. He went off of his medication, and he went into a delusional state and walked off the job. He had a confrontation at the job. He had a confrontation with people around him because that's part of his condition. Right? Oh, yeah, boy. Ha ha! Yeah! That's what I've been waiting for. So, one of them's just straight up dead. He got me. Get off. I hate when they grapple with you, especially these guys. You're dead, bitch. Fall down and die. Ooh, 3. He gave me 3. Nice. So anyway, yeah. So there you go. So there's my homeless rant. Is that he wanted to be outside. He doesn't. You know what I mean? He just nice. Should I clip that? Okay, I'll clip it. But anyway, so you don't gotta ask me twice. Clip that shit. Yeah, so he went off as he got tired and frustrated with a daily routine in about 2 months. Like once the novelty of being successful wore off, he wanted to go back to being who he was, which is a schizophrenic living on the street. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't set up to be a freaking employee working a 40-hour job for 20 years, okay? He wasn't built for that. He can't, you know, it's again, you set that guy up to fail. This is what we don't understand. And it's like, this is why the sanitarium system, again, we did it better back in the day. We were smarter back in the day. We just were. Oh. Whoop, whoop. Kind of jacked that one up. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, fucko. You're dead, fucko. That's good. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Good day. Good day, sir. Oh, shit. Little sly boots. What's up, risky boots? Good day. Good day, sir. These guys, like, summon these snakes. It's kind of cool. It's all cool. This game is just amazing. This is fun just to, like, farm, you know? Just to farm. Where's Piggy Pig? Piggy Pig, I love you, Pig. One of the Chalice dungeons, all the bosses are pigs. They're like man-eating boars. That was fun. That was like a shock. I was like, oh my god. Oh no, it's me. You got two-shotted. You got, oh fuck no. Oh hell no. Oh my, the mice roared, bro. Get out of here. You almost got it done. You almost got it done. I'm too tanky for you though. That would have normally killed me. That would have normally killed me in a previous playthrough. But I'm not really paying that hard of attention. It's morning time. I'm having my coffee. I'm like well poisoned though. I'm like well poisoned. So yeah. So you know that's the thing about this guy wound up, and you know what happened was after they left him alone, he went back out on the street. He avoided the guys because he was embarrassed that he like fell off the wagon. You know, I mean, these people want to be, you know, want to function in the standard that we have set them. But they need to live by their own standard of, you know, what is, you know, what is life to them. And again, that's where the sanitarium system comes into play, where not everybody's a 40-hour a week, work-a-day person, especially not in this society. It's complex to navigate in this society, bro. I mean, think about like where you just walk into town, you know, if you had shoes and you applied, you know, at the smithy or the general store, or you know what I mean, or you volunteered at your church, or you know, things were way simpler, and not all of us are suited to this modern life. He would just, you know, back in the day, he would just be, you know, he's a little odd, but you know, we have him working at the church, and you know, he would be part of the community, and the community would just absorb him and give him a place, and you know, like again, that's why the sanitarium system works. That's why it works. You know, again, there are abuses and corruption in all human endeavors. It's not a reason not to, you know, don't throw out the good for the perfect. You know, that's like absurd. guys are still taking 2 hits, man. You gotta watch the elevation on your strikes. So we got 80, you know, we got 80k. It's still, that's not enough. You need to level 2 stats at this point. You need over 100,000. You need like 110. You need 110,000 to like upgrade your stats. Yep. So, oh, good, 80k, good. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these people have compelling mental health problems. They should be in a facility of some kind. We did have that set up, and it functioned well. Was it perfect? No. But you don't have people begging on the streets, getting cooked, you know, getting cooked by the weather, you know, setting up little shanty towns, and, you know, it's just, it's fucking sad. You know, it's just how it is. Not everybody can fit into the mold. And the guy was embarrassed about failing because they were his friends. The producer and the director of the documentary, he was embarrassed, and so he avoided getting additional help. And they realized this. And eventually what happened was the girlfriend told him, after like they were frantically searching, they were calling the police, and they were treating him like, you know, he's my son or my brother, or, you know, whatever, which was beautiful. It was really touching. I wish I remembered the documentary. I may research it and find it. But it was very touching, and they found, like, his girlfriend found him like sleeping on a roof of like a one-story building, like a convenience store or something like that. He was up sleeping on a roof. And he was fine. I mean, there was nothing wrong. You know, I mean, he was okay. He had like a, you know, he would go down, use the bathroom, and then he would like go back up on the roof. And he had like a little cot and not a cot, but like a sleeping bag. And, you know, the girlfriend found him, and, you know, he was sorry because he hurt her. And he was sorry because he hurt her, and he was embarrassed about the other guys. And they eventually found him weeks later. He just went off by himself without his medication, and they were in a panic. They're like, this guy's schizophrenic. He doesn't have his medication. And somehow he wound up getting a medication. Like, you can go to a pharmacy and go, look, I have a prescription. Can you give me a few days of medication? And they'll give it to you. No questions asked. I mean, that's fine. As long as you have a legitimate prescription, you can identify yourself. But he was like functional on that level. But he had I think he had like a hidden stash of meds or something like that. But he got back on his medication. He calmed down. He apologized to everybody. But he's like, I can't hack it. And they're like, we want to give you another try. We understand. We talked. I think it was Lowe's. He was working at Lowe's. He's like, we talked to Lowe's. They're willing to give you another chance. So they were willing to give him the package that he just fucked up, completely fucked up. Girlfriend, you know, he scared the girlfriend because he got angry. He fucked up the job. He left the place that they built for him. You know, the little shed apartment thing or whatever they had in the backyard for him. And he literally refused it. He goes, this is just not for me. What is the correct answer in a situation like that? Well, if you give somebody, you put somebody in a sanitarium system, you clean it up, you give them a little room that they can go to, and you know, and there you go. You know, I mean, again, they tried to do all of that for him, but they weren't professional people. It wasn't a sanitarium system. They didn't have like a, you know, like a walled garden, and that's what they did in the sanitarium system. They would have these beautiful gardens, and rich people would donate gardens and fountains, and they would just create this beautiful environment for these people to live in. And it was usually on a huge piece of ground where they could just walk or wander or whatever, and they, you know, the orderlies could come and find them if they needed to, or, you know, I mean, it just gave people some freedom and autonomy in a walled garden environment, and that's what they needed.
Welcome home. What is it?
Thank you, sweetheart.
Farewell,
I think we're gonna
good
do
hunting.
another run. Kill some more pigs. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, that's how you have to solve this problem, man. You can't just, you know, like, oh, we're gonna get you a job, you know. And it's just like, huh? I mean, it's so American. Like we'll just he's a delusional schizophrenic. Well, let's just throw him on meds and give him a job, you know? I mean, I think it's great in a way. Like, we want to encourage, you know, independence. That's great. I mean, it's great. But it's like... yeah, we already killed the electric dragon person thing. So, I love this cannon brag, baby. I just like wearing it. It's like the best accessory ever. Oh. Oh, no, you fucking... oh, God, I hate this. I hate this person. Get out of here. Get out of here, you piece of crap. Yeah, that's what happens. That happens, you freaking pebble they give me. Give me a freaking pebble, you piece of crap. Yeah, eat shit and die, bitch. Not that tanky yet. Woo. Getting a little frenetic, baby. Oh, I get it. They're like charged up with blood echoes. Like, now we're quick. Now we're fast. We're like using blood echoes to supercharge our ass. Yeah, I already beat that that electrical dragon. I've taken care of quite a bit. There's still some a little bit tougher guys that I gotta get to, but I'm just leveling right now, so. Man with a cannon. Oh, we're gonna try it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do these. We're gonna do these two. We're gonna do these two. Yes. Good day, sir. I thought I'd get the dogs, man. Hell, I've gotten the dogs with less. Hello. 1-2, baby. Yeah, I'm getting all the shards now that I don't even care about them. Good day. Good day, sir. My feet are cold. I need socks, and I don't have any socks. Pig, 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 pig. good hit, huh? That's it, bitch. Thank you. Since we're down here, I guess I might as well, you know. Fuck this. Sneaking up on these guys anymore. I'm a freaking monster. Yeah, I don't know where that gate opens up to. These doors, these like blue steel doors are very, very tantalizing, as is this gate. How many times did you kill me, you freaking sneaky pig? You guys suck. 2 for 1. Backswing. You miss, bitch. Suck it. 2 for 1. You miss, bitch. Oi. Man with a cannon. Man with a cannon. So, like, and a lot of people, like, there was even with a schizophrenic who they put him on medication, and as soon as his levels, like they took his friends away, like he committed self-deletion once he was put on the medication, because he said, you silenced the voices, you took my friends away, where are my friends? And they were trying to, like, so like his standard of normal wasn't our standard of normal, and in trying to force him into something that he wasn't, you literally destroyed him. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the toxic empathy. You actually got me. He got me. He got me. He got a little piece of me. He got a little taste. It's just a wall. It's just a wall, man. I know if you have a higher insight, does that wall disappear? I think it's cool that there are some things you can't see in the environment without a certain amount of insight. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I honestly don't know if there's anything left to kill in this level. There's that elevator that you can't use until for whatever reason. I don't think there's anything left. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything left, baby. Yeah, we're just gonna go and find somewhere else to make some money. I think I'm gonna get up to like 200K. level some more. There's nothing left to kill, baby. There's nothing left to kill. As far as I know. Antioxidant coffee. Green tea and coffee together. Wow, that's crazy, bro. I've got creamer and I've got cocoa in there as well, so that's like really good shit. Okay. So welcome to my diatribe on the homeless, the asylum system that used to be in the United States, paid for by the wealthy, schizophrenia, and you know, it like I have a guy in my neighborhood who is I call him Florida Santa, because he is an older gentleman. He's very tall too. He's like 6'5". He's got a big white beard, like a burly beard, a big white burly beard, and I don't know if I've ever like looked at this shit. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. And he's very thin. Like he looks like Santa if Santa was on Ozempic. So, I have to stop you. That's why I have to stop you. Yeah, he irritated me to no end, so he had to die. How much money you give him? Oh, God, that's terrible money. It's better than Central, but it's like not good. So, and he's schizophrenic. I mean, he sits there and he has entire dialogues and conversation with himself as he just kind of walks around, and he walks compulsively. That's why he's so like rail thin, is he just walks and walks and walks and talks, and he's completely harmless. He doesn't talk to anybody. I've actually like said hello, and he mutters to himself. He's a sweet guy, never harmed a soul. He's been walking around here for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years at least. I mean, 20 years. I mean, like 20 years. And I saw him the other day. He's like still going. Looks exactly the same. He hasn't like grown younger or grown older. He's just like exactly as he is. And he's completely harmless. And obviously, he's taking care of himself, but he feels compelled, like he has like nervous energy or whatever it is, he feels compelled to like walk and talk and walk. And I mean, he's clearly in delusional states. I mean, he's kind of smirked at me one time, and I just, hey, how you doing? You know, and he's just like, he's a sweet. You could tell there's a friendliness to him. But he's also in a delusional state. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, and this guy walks the streets of Tampa like it's nothing. I mean, and again, nobody bothers him. I think it was Otto von Bismarck that said there's a special providence for drunkards, the mentally ill, children, and the United States of America. You know, and there is a special providence for these folks, but it's you know what I mean? It's like there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, somebody is helping him to survive and subsidizing him in some way. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing of it is that these people are all around us. They're part of our communities. And don't we want to have a place where they can go and be safe? Have their needs met, give them a degree of autonomy, but, you know, but make sure that they're cared for. And like again, some of these people do not want to be on medication. They do not understand like working a job and dealing with politics and things like that. Some of them will go into deep delusional states based on like mild stress or all kinds of stimulus will put a schizophrenic into a delusional state. And it's we have the ability to care for these folk. Make sure that they're safe. Make sure that if they want therapy and medication, they can. Make it available. Make employment available if they wish. But ultimately, most of these people, because they can't maintain the consistency of thought because they're in delusional states. Oh shit! Boom! Ouch! They're all just laying in here like homeless people. Hilarious. And there's more dignity. Like having these people like dirty in the streets is just the worst. It really is. On the back slap. God damn. A whole troop of people in here. Just stacking blood vials. Nice. Oh, hi. How are you? We just passed on the stairs. Didn't see you come in. Love the red eyes. Love the red eyes, baby. It's a great aesthetic. Man, I'm farming, but I had to come back here to farm vials. This is nice. It's more money in it. Not a lot more, but there's some more. Yeah. What does this say? The red mood hangs low, the beasts rule the streets, and we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders. How you doing, baby lady girl? Alright, there you go. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Fucking stacking meds, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are ways and ways around this kind of crazy-ass shit. I don't know if I want to descend the ladder. Do you want to descend the ladder? I don't want to descend the ladder. Oh, I have the jump now. I can do it. Yes. Okay, we're going to do it. Hi, how are you? You're dead, bitch. Yeah, you can stalk all you want, Homber. Waiting for you. You piece of crap. You are very ambitious, my friend. Oh, well. Good day, sir. Well, it's just you and me now. Good day. So I can finally go and get that thing up there. So, to be honest, I want a true confessions right now. I want to be honest with you and just come out and be honest about me. I didn't realize you could jump in this game. Because it's a hold button. It's a hold button maneuver. I didn't know you could run. See that? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, it's the guy who, like, fell down. I came to you. I came to you. We get a good look at your undercarriage there. I don't see a pee-pee anywhere. You know, I don't know if that's a JJ or what is that. But I think we can get the thing now. So we need to go back outside and climb the ladder, and I think we can get that last thing. I couldn't get that thing, and I kept trying to get that thing because I couldn't freaking jump. And I didn't know you could jump. And I'm like, oh my god, I did like a jumping attack, and I'm like, holy shit, how did I do that? And now I run all the time. Now I'm like a running fool. I'm like running up to enemies and smacking them before they can smack me. And I was taking a lot more harm than I needed to take because I couldn't run. You know, it was just, I had to like laugh at myself. You got to remember, I am a noob at this game. So it's, you know, discovering like different moves and things like that. Like I'm not reading the manual. I'm not going online to learn how to play a game. I'm not that guy. You know. But so I'm like, how do they, there's no jump. I'm like, I was trying to get this because if you look at that there's that thing there that I just have not been able to get to. That's because you need to jump. And I didn't know how to do, I didn't even know I had a jump. So now I think, and I don't know if I can do it from here. Oh, hell no. Shit. See, there you go. I got it there. I got it done right there. Oh, shit. Now I gotta go back out. Ouch. Oh, wow. I did that with half health. That wasn't smart. Alright, I gotta go back out. Try again. I will get it, but at least I know I can get it. You know what I mean? Before I was just like trying to get up higher, and I was up on the rafters trying to fall into it, trying to roll into it. And that was just like absolutely absurd, bro. That was absurd, man. And it's probably not worth it. Whatever it is, it's probably not worth it, but I love the blue tiles. I love the blue roof tiles. That's beautiful, man. Blue roof tiles are just gorgeous, aren't they? Like the blue lacquer roofs. Oh my god, I'm like, anybody who lives in a house with like a blue lacquer tile roof, I mean, that's just great. That is great. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to... Oh, man. No, I didn't do that. No. That got it. I gotta go back down. Oh, man. All that work, booking all that health, and I'm doing this. It's kind of I wonder if I should just run and jump sideways to it. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to get lucky with the jump. Because it's easier when you're in, like, yeah, see that? When you're in full run, it's way easier to trigger than from, like, a dead stop like that. So, that's what I was kind of thinking. Is, like, I'm going to have to, like, get a running start, run sideways, and jump. I don't even know what it is. It's probably like a fucking, like a single shard that I don't even need anymore. Careful, don't screw it up. All right, now you see what I'm talking about? Like, you can get a running start son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, must be. Son of a bitch. I may come back to it. I thought I could just go ahead and do it and be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a little disappointing. To be honest, that's a little disappointing. So I watched Asmongold and DSP last night, and what a great stream that was. What a great stream that was. Who owns America? First of all, there are power levels and power structures that 90% of people do not even know exist or understand how they work. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, getting, like, a lot of the politics that we see is run by 2 or 3 levels above. With organizations, communities of people that we have, you don't know them. You don't know them. You don't know their faces. You don't know where they live. They're internationalists. There are levels, and you need to understand what level you're on. And most people, 95%, give or take, including myself, are on the baseline level. Your baseline. You're not operating in a, and you know what? I mean, you're powerful. It's not that you're not powerful, but you're divided constantly. Divide and rule is no joke, and you can find out what these organizations are. Like you can find out who they are. Yes! Oh, you bastard! So you can find out who they are, and you can read their writings. Most people don't give a rat's ass about that shit. They watch sports ball. You know, they're not interested in, you know, political theory or economic theory or, you know, what think tanks are actually steering the policies that they live under. They you know, it's like most people are like, you know, give me my grill and my big screen and I'm good, you know? And I'm like, I don't have disdain for those people. I don't. But you're not running anything. You know, you vote and all this other stuff. A lot of these structures are set up to give you an illusion of selection or election or what have you. But a lot of it's legit. Like a lot of the lower end stuff that these people do not want to deal with is handled by a legitimate local bureaucracy. You know, the highest echelons of people that are running stuff in think tanks and what have you, and you know, groups that you have no idea of. They don't want to deal with the school board meeting. Yay! They don't want to deal with the school board meeting. They don't. You know, bloody messenger head bandage. Well, that is interesting. We actually got something interesting out of it. What I like about this game, too, is, like, if it's hard to get, it's usually interesting. Stacking that ritual blood, baby. Bloody messenger head bandage. Let's have a look at it. Wait. Accessory adorned by naive messengers imitating the bandages of scourge victims. The splatters of blood give it a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? The writing in this game is freaking peak, bro. I'm glad I went through the trouble. That's cool. Let them revel as babes. Fucking love it, man. That was great. Alright. And again, we're just like, hey, birdie, burp. Yep. Well, we got it. We did it. We done did it. We done did a thing. So, yeah. So, and just understand what your level is. Like, getting angry at like the political show that you're watching is ridiculous, and hating your fellow man or woman is also ridiculous. Okay, you know, manipulation is really the watchword. You need to understand that you're being manipulated by people and forces that are quite subtle and quite intelligent and have generational knowledge on human psychology and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, these are highly intelligent people that have been running shit for a long time, and they know their game and they know their business, and they'll add a piece or remove a piece or create a hero or whatever they need to do. Oh, that was a one-shot. That was a one-shotter right there. That was a one-shot kill. Now, we're like banking shards like a freaking pimp. Oh, yeah, that's open now, isn't it? Yeah. You missed, bitch. Running past enemies is a really good strategy. We're just going to top off. Running past enemies because they launch into their attack and they miss your ass, or you just get to gank them like that where they're not ready for it. I mean, freaking genius, bro. I'm like so like shard rich right now, bro. 3-3-3, baby. Can you believe, like, both of those attacks missed? Yeah, good day. Good day, sir. You know, you're not the one. You're not the one, not today. Get up here. Yeah, peace out. Peace out, money. You got anything for me? No? Alright, F off. Got a light. Got the light on. I've been selling bloodstones too, man. I sold one bloodstone, which I'm a little sad about, which was it gave you a 777. It gave you a little extra in your quicksilver bullets, because the cannon, like it increased your capacity of quicksilver, and I really wished I had saved that one, because it maybe I still do have it. I don't know. Let me see. No, I think I got rid of it. Blood attack up. Yeah, I got rid of it, and I'm really sorry that I did. But it gives you additional quicksilver bullet capacity. And the thing of it is that I've got 20 quicksilver bullets. But it takes 12 to fire the cannon. So I only have one shot. So I could literally have 2 shots if I had 4 more. So I don't know if that would have brought me up to 24. I would have been curious to see. But that would have been nice. There you go. So we would have 2 blasts of the cannon. And that would literally, on a lot of bosses, take you to almost half. If you successfully hit them twice with this cannon, and then you just can continually upgrade your blood tinge, and that would increase the power. So like you can increase the power of this thing just by upgrading blood tinge, and just start wrecking shit like hardcore, bro. I hate it when they move like that. When the course, I think it's a great effect. I don't know if that's accidental or intentional, but man, is that a cool effect. Oh yeah, this is the electrical boss. This is the electrical boss lady. And that was a fun fight. Yeah, it didn't last too long. But huh? Where are we at? Is there a ladder or something like that? Or you drop down to it? Or did I miss it? Did I miss it? So I think you can... Oh, is it closed off? Is it literally, like, not there? Oh, it is a drop-off. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. I thought I could roll back through the other level and get that money. Yeah. So we're going to get ourselves up to over 200,000 monies, blood echoes. The sweet, sweet monies. Nightmare Frontier is just like painful, man. Forbidden Grave, Bergenworth, Witch's Abode. Let's see what happens with that. So I've not even checked the stream, but remember to
Watch more fancy action now, or get beat up by a girl.
but remember to
Watch more fancy action now, or get beat up by a girl.
Okay, we're live. We're live, honey bunches of oats. So I'll throw the chat up for whatever. Yeah, we got the loop going. All right, here we go. This is the Witch's Abode. She's got some bed set up. Where this takes you. Takes you to this room and this dead guy right here. She had you tied up here. Just gonna break up the place a little bit. we got an imprisoned hunter here. Alright, so this is a fun little area. And it should have some high-paying enemies. Beds. All kinds of beds in here. They're drying out the human jerky up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who that? Who that? Who that be? Yeah. Sit down, Karen. Yeah, what do you got to say? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, that was $2,000 right there. Nice. Nice money. Nice money, fat boy. I love this town. Like, the gothic atmosphere. Like, it just gets better and better and better. It's like every new area that's unlocked, it's just like, oh, wow, okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing back there. We don't care about that. This like, forest of tombs. Of gravestones. Look at these guys. Look at these guys just walking around. He's dead. Good day. There's wolves and shit. I kind of want to get these guys for the wolves come out. You guys did a shit job. Uh-oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Cutscene. Was it a ghost carriage? What is this? I did not expect this. Oh, hell no. Is it a boss fight? Probably. Get in, bitch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you enter? Is this going to take me to a boss fight? Hold on a minute. Suck it. Yep. Well, your friend's smarter than you are. Look at him. Oh, it just faded? Son of a bitch. I missed my chance? Okay. Well, it didn't last forever, eh? That's crazy. That was nuts, bro. I had a feeling it was going to fade on me. I really did. Oh. The ghost carriage. Yeah, I should have gotten in. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to see if it was going to wait. But no, it didn't. I don't know if I'll get another chance at it, but that was cool. Kind of the mystery of it is better than the actual, in a way. Is better than whatever it would be, you know. Oh, some fucker just hit me with a freaking heat bomb. Day, madam. That was cool though, dude. That was fucking... What the hell? What the F is that? What the F is that shit? Is that what it was summoning? I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at you. You're like super quick. Bitch, you're almost... Oh. Fuck. Believe that? Got you dead like that? Suck it. Fuck you. Where are the chunks at, man? I'm in this new level. Where are the chunks at? I need chunks, baby ladies. All Karens must fucking hang. Here we go. I knew you were here. I'll let you take your shot. 500 hit on that. Nice. I'm like, I should get in the carriage. I should get in the carriage. And I'm like, I got all this money. You know, it's like, I have a mission, and I don't mind staying on mission, bro. But that was cool. I'm like, oh my god, it's a ghost carriage. That is fucking awesome. Have a good day, bitch. This is a fun area. How did I know? How did I know you'd be waiting in our secret place called Silent Hill? Yep. See, I just ran up on his ass. Fucking dealt with, baby. Fucking dealt with. Yep, give me back my blood vials, you fuck. Yep, yep. Did it feel good? Good. I hope so. Ooh, she gave me a couple of mollies. Go. I don't know how you got past me, but okay. I wonder if you could, like, light these hay bales up. Oh, nothing special. This was kind of fun, though. That's the way to deal with them, man. Just get to them before they get crazy. Yeah, just get on them. This is a cool level, man. Ready to knock you down. Ready to knock you off, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Two for one, baby. Give me my blood vial. Give me my property back. No, that's not working for you, baby. Throw it again. Yeah. Yeah, you're dead. You are dead, bitch. Is there anything interesting down there? I don't know. This was a fun run. The carriage and everything was. Oh yeah. How did I not assume that they were being ambushed? How did I not assume that? How did I not assume that? That's absolutely absurd, bro. Of course there's a fucking ambush. Of course there is. Alright, we're gonna end the stream pretty soon. I love the cutscene. I love the carriage ride. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it'll ever repeat, but if it does, I'll get on that time. I really wasn't in a place to do that. You know, I didn't know what was in store. I didn't know, you know, any of that. I did not want to just jump in there. I wanted to see if it was persistent too, but it wasn't. I don't know where this... Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. And I think what we're going to do is... We're going to take a little bit of an extended break. The goal is 200,000 blood echoes by the end of the stream. And I am going to take a little break, refill my coffee, and other things. And we'll be right back. And just remember, don't believe in conspiracy theories.
These video games are by no means under influence of the Illuminati, the Bilderberg Group, the Freemasons, the Anunnaki, the Trilateral Commission, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans or the Reptilians, the Council on Foreign Relations, or the United Nations or League of Justice. None of them. None of them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Michelle Obama. All right, let's keep it rolling. Man with a cannon. Man with a cannon. I didn't need to do that, but okay. I was trying to do this. This hat is freaking amazing. Switch it up, baby. Switch it up. Oh, yeah. Now, if we look, the bone ash. Look at the bone ash armor in comparison to fire and bolt is outrageously good protection. This is weak to blood. It's weak to blood. So we need to get rid of Gascoins. That's not really working for us, so we're gonna store that. Black Church is the best for poison. So we're gonna, store his gear. We don't really, it's great blood defense, great arcane defense. See, this is weak to blood and weak to arcane. But it's just freaking badass. Oh, man. This is like one of my favorite sets, but it's weak to blood. It's really weak to blood. So what you can do, what I've done too is I've mixed and matched a little bit. Like you can do the hunter garb with this set. Or the priest garb. I can't even tell. It's so cool. So the priest garb, you know, that gives you arcane, fire, bolt, blood, and a decent level of protection. So this is a nice kind of a nice combo. Like dark priest. Nice. That hat is just the bomb track, man. All right, we're on our way to collecting some money. Witch's Abode was fun. I mean, we can go back and we can see if the carriage See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I don't want to go in the carriage because I want to keep my money. I don't want the carriage to bring me somewhere, and I got to deal with some shit. That's usually what happens. You know what I mean? It's like, usually there's some like ridiculous nonsense I have to deal with. The carnal lane, baby. But I love killing all of these magical Karens, these witches. It's freaking great. This was kind of a fun boss fight. Figuring it out, because again, I've not been spoiling the game at all, or very much, a little bit. But for the most part, when I run into shit, it's the first time. And that boss, 1, 2, 3, baby, yeah. Man with a cannon. Oh, clip that shit, bro. That was like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go. Yep. I'm getting up. See ya. Where did he run from? Was he up like on the roof? He was up there, wasn't he? Well, he kind of ran in, didn't he? Yeah, he kind of ran in. Okay. There's a lot of good enemies here. I was like, when that cutscene triggered, I'm like, oh shit. I wonder if they're going to give you like another chance at it. Oh, there it is. Oh, did I snap? Did I hit it? I think I may have hit it accidentally with my big ass sword. Well, it does re-trigger, so that's cool. Good day, sir. So we can come back after we've upgraded and check it out. So that's good. Ooh, he beat me to it. This guy's got talent. You fucker. Get the fuck out of here. These guys are holding me off, bro. Suck it. Peace be with you, and also with me. Anything hidden down there? Any like hidden ways and ways and ways? Yeah, that was another thing I found out. Like, oh, you can just roll through those and they won't blow up on your ass. That was fun. That was fun. So yeah, the carriage does re-trigger. Again, I'm seeing a lot of this stuff for the first time, and that's why I really worked hard not to spoil this game. I really worked hard not to do that. Hey. Guess who? Nope. Have a nice day, bitches. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Uh-oh. Hi. Yeah, we got the fall down strike. We got the step down strike, I guess you would call it. Uh-huh. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Check is in the mail. Give me my free whatever it is. That's interesting. Oh, it's a ladder. Okay. Huh. Sorry, bro. You piece of crap. We are going to top off, and we're going to rush her. Good day. Anybody else? I don't know what's going on, bro. Where's my GED? Brr. This hat. Just classic, man. I would love to wear this hat throughout the entire game. What's up here? Anyone? Oh, hi. Hello, Grandpa. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do in the corner there, buddy? Offsides, bro. Oh, I'm gonna break up the place. We're a little angry now. We're gonna break up the place we've been drinking. Okay. Yeah. After I do the upgrades, after I cash in these blood echoes, then I'll check out the carriage ride. Oh shit! Almost sent me to my death, hooker. Oops. Yep. Nope. Did not work out for you. Nope. Holy shit! There's a lot of fucking crows here, man. What are you guys hiding up there? You guys are. Is the god of crows up there? Holy shit. Oh, what a welcome. What a welcoming party. Holy crap. I don't want your fucking pebble, dude. I don't want your pebble. What's down there? Nothing? Death? Hi, honey. I'm home. Okay. Did not work out. Did not work out for you. Hi, it's me. That's crazy. He's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What we do is we just run up on him, he misses, and we pin him up against the fucking stones, baby. There you go. We didn't even need that third hit. Cursed Tempering Bloodstone 1. Well, let me just mark my freaking diary about that one. Rushing these bitches. Yeah, I took a hit. And? Hi. Stop praying to your dark god, freaking Wiccans. Freaking Wiccans. There you go. What are they praying to? This idiot? That's probably the boss they take you to. That's literally probably right from the model of the boss they take you to in the carriage. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? That's just like my gut. My gut telling me like, yeah, that's it. That's what's gonna be. This is the where did he go? Oh. Like this is the boss that you get taken to. You're gonna get taken and rolled somewhere. Like you get into a strange carriage in a land like this, you're gonna get rolled. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. Who is that? What is this over here? Oh, an abyss. All right. Anyway, this is great. This is an awesome level. There's a whole sniper area that leads up to this area where it's just all freaking snipers, and it is absolutely fucking evil. Is there anything to find here? I mean, I seem to have found my way into a little nook and cranny. Yeah, baby. Yeah, as soon as they start to materialize, run up on them and just whack the shit out of them. Look at this shit. Good day, sir. Check is in the mail. Head gone. There's a lot of snipers out here, bro. I hear them loading their freaking, or that's the sound of the brush, but there's a lot of freaking snipers out here, bro. Yeah, they're already getting started. Yeah, one of those idiots just appeared. Oh. Beat you to it. Now, do you see this golden opportunity up here? This is a golden opportunity, my friend. It's a golden opportunity. That's it. Now, do I have 12? I have just one shy of 12. That blows. Oh, no. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Oh. Oh, they all got shots in simultaneously, bro. I ran up there and gave it to him. Painful. Painful. I lost a lot of money on that, too. I got to go back and get that money. I got to get that money, baby. That was crazy. 2 for 1. There you go. I had plenty of Molotovs as well. Come on, bum, 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 bum. Nope. Try again. All right, so the object is to not lose our life before we get our blood echoes back. And there's the carriage. Okay, so does it fade normally, or is it just if you... Nope, it's just if it gets hit by your sword, then it fades. Good day, sir. It sits there, it's static until you hit it with the sword. Okay. So I accidentally hit it the last time and it disappeared. Which is kind of cool, because you can, like, just dispel it with, by hitting it. They're up top there. Yep. Still there? Let's get a look at it. Let's get a look at this carriage. These horses aren't exactly what I would call normal. It reminds me of Vampire Hunter D a bunch. Bloodlust. That's a picture right there. Okay, let's go get our blood echoes. She was like, whoops! So sad. Good day. Alright, let's just keep on rolling. Alright, we're good, right? Uh-oh, see, I just put myself into a very stupid position. A very stupid position I just put myself into. Could have been nice and smooth, but I had to, like, take on the frickin' world, bro. That was stupid. I'm talking like almost 200,000 blood echoes just pissed away because I want to play like a jackass. You should always take whoever throwing shit out. You got to take them out first because they're adding incremental harm. Boom! Drop down strike. You're gone. See, it could be easy or it could be stupid. Isn't there some guy walking around down here? I'm dead serious. Wasn't there some guy walking around down here? I don't know. This is a beautifully designed level, though. Oh, it's the Witches of Eastwick over here. Don't worry, I got some for you, too. You ladies like a big sword? Here you go. Yeah, we didn't forget you. Suffer not a witch to live. Okay, let's see if we can go get our gem or our blood echoes. Please, Lord Jesus. Hadn't even materialized yet, and we're killing him. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh. Dead. Freaking tons of shards, bro. Have a nice day, dumbass. Fuck. Oh my god, I just lost all that money. Alright, we're gonna close the stream right here. We're gonna close it right here on a brutal, brutal failure. Peace out, peace, love, harmony, and don't take it too serious. You can always go back and try again.